Alright, so I haven't made a Robinhood update video in a bit, so I'm going to update it today. Not a huge amount of progress has been made. I've deposited some money, but let's go over some of the trades I made and how I'm improving as a day trader. So let's get right into Robinhood and then we'll explain what's going on. Alright, so here we are in my portfolio. As you can see today, we made 620. It's pretty good. And basically, I know last time my goal was to hit 200, and it's obviously a lot more than that. But the reason for that is because if I go to my history, I transferred $85 yesterday. And I'm going to be trying to transfer $100 every week to this account. So obviously it's going to go up, but let's focus on what the money I actually gained. So in the past month, I've been up $20. I would have been up more, but obviously we had this hiccup right here, but we were able to recover it from it plus more the next day, which is pretty cool. And obviously we're still full steam ahead and looking pretty green on everything. So obviously I was looking at these three stocks, and I traded TIGR today, TIGR, and I made a good amount of money off of that, the $6. I was initially down like $10 on TIGR, but it spiked back, which was a move that I expected. But that's pretty much it for Robinhood. Let's go into the specific trades. So we'll move over to Thinkorswim, and we'll discuss the specific trades that I took. All right, so here we are on Thinkorswim, and so basically I had 3 stocks on my watch list today. Sorry, this is the only one that I had on my stock list today, not these two, but the other two were LX and BIDU. So those the main one I'm looking at. So basically what I do is I'm still trading that earnings drop pattern. So I go to the NASDAQ page and I look for all the earnings, previous days, days before, always looking for drops on earnings to trade. And the main ones that I had were obviously, let's go into first, the main one I was looking at was BIDU, because we saw a pretty good earnings drop in the pre-market here and then a slow consolidation downwards. We saw, and one of the main things I look at to trade I trade the second day, right? So the main thing I look for is the stability of price during the market close. But obviously it was stable for the post-market of this day, but for pre-market it immediately started to crash. And that was an immediate sign for me that this price is not going to go anywhere. So I was watching it, but I obviously didn't find anything. Obviously I could have entered on the VWAP bounce, but I didn't see any point. It was too risky. The second one was LX. LX matched more of my criteria. We saw a pretty nice drop. We saw a sideways movement, not really slow, but then again during the pre-market we saw a pretty significant drop again. So that was also a pretty bad indicator of this price. And then last one was TIGR, the one I actually ended up trading today. So this one I don't typically trade because the earnings drop happened after market opened. Like we saw a drop here, but we saw the recovery, and then the main drop happened after market opened. But it was still a pretty good pattern for me to trade. And this one had held a little bit more stability. And basically I'll show you what happens. We saw this initial uptrend, so I got in right here, but then it immediately went straight down. But obviously this pattern I was expecting it to recover. And so it bounced off the VWAP and the slow, and then into a very big spike. So I was able to cross what I made. I got it over here around 582, but it continued to make a much higher push to 605. Obviously, I'm not thrilled that I missed out on that position, but I'm glad I got at a good price. That's pretty much it. That was the trade that I made today. I'm gonna keep trying to update. I'm gonna keep trying to average a 3% gain per day. That's pretty much it, and I'll update you next time.